What's up? I'm just gonna do as many episodes as I possibly can. Yeah, and yeah, yeah, man. Just sitting up here. I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm trying to find a comfortable place. I be wishing I had somebody to help hold this camera sometime. I be by myself and I be wanting to like have somebody to hold it because you get tired. The only way I don't be wanting to sit it down because I don't be feeling comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I have to hold it. And then they'll probably get tired holding it. But that's all right though. Because if I had to depend on somebody else just to hold the camera, half of the time I wouldn't be able to do as many videos as I do. People find it odd and weird, I think, when they see me do a lot of videos. I think they find it really odd. But I think I did not know that I was going to be on YouTube doing them. I did not know it. I really didn't. I really, at first, I used to like over 10 years ago, I used to like be before I even started messing with it, way during the time when YouTube came out in the I say in the early 2000s, in the real early 2000s. In the real early 2000s, I didn't know anything about YouTube, you know. Um, just think 10 more years from now, be 20 years, YouTube actually been in existence. And if you think about it, that wouldn't be a long time because it wasn't because just think about it, this world was in existence for centuries and centuries ago. You know what I mean? You know. So technology, 10 more years, technology will be about, I'm gonna say 20 years. 20 years old. YouTube will be 20 years old. At first, in the early part of the 2000s, I used to be really scared is to be on YouTube. I did. And that, you know what I mean? I really did. I couldn't, I never would have imagined myself loving YouTube like I do now. That's why I do so many videos, probably. I never would imagine myself. I thought I wouldn't have because people used to say, well, why don't you learn how to use a computer? Because everybody was saying, well, in order to have an application or fill out an application for a job or whatever, you got to have a Gmail account to do it with. I said, well, and during that time, I didn't know what no Gmail account was. I didn't know what that was. So I just said, well, I ain't gonna be able to do it because I can't afford it. I used to say, well, I can't afford it, but I guess by technology then change, you switch, you for certain things you have to like technology was growing, it's growing by the so it's like basically what I'm trying to say is like you had to step your game up. You know what I mean? Because certain things you cannot do except you have a Gmail account. Something nowadays it's like it's mandatory that you should have a Gmail account because mostly that's how people are gonna do their businesses. A lot of people do their business through a Gmail account. They do. A lot of people do it like that. You know? certain things when you do, especially when you're a business person. For the more than likely, the people, the average business person in the world has a Gmail account. The average person in the world, all over the world, has a Gmail account. And like if you walk up to somebody now, the average person now, I would dare to say they have computers, especially a lot of the younger generation that's in. It's like for modern time, for the more than likely they'll have it. But the people, the old schools, probably from, you got people in their 40s and stuff, in my age bracket, doesn't not even, don't want to even imagine themselves messing with social media and stuff, because a lot of people, they afraid of, it's like you really ain't private. People is in your life and stuff, because they consider it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? It's very um it's just very, you really, like they say, being on YouTube, you really, and on social media, any platform like Facebook or something, you out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they say, like a lot of people say, well, your life is not private. Like years ago, they didn't have this. So now it's like technology. Your life is not really private. You know what I'm saying? They know what we thinking, only what we say and what we put out in the media and stuff. But which me, I tell the truth. I don't give a damn. I don't care. If the truth is the truth, is just the truth. The truth is what it is. And that's what I go by. But the problem with that is, if you speak truth, more than likely they'll take your account down, especially when you're speaking on deep, hardcore things. You see what I'm saying? When you speaking on deep, hardcore things, a lot of people, it's like you're not gonna really be accepted in society. No, you're not gonna be accepted. That's not gonna happen, because the least little thing, like if they see you, hear telling you saying certain things, they're gonna do everything they can to take your channel down, or they'll give you a copyright or whatever. You can't take and put another copyright videos who own the copy, the video, and put it and record it and put it on your channel, unless you giving permission by the copyright owner. I tried doing that one time with a person. I was going to promote his music. I guess I can do it on Instagram. I don't know, but they'll send you a message letting you know that this is copyrighted. This video is copyrighted, and you cannot take other people's music. You're not that, and put it into your video like that. So you ain't really, but like I said, your life is, like they said, like you're not. A lot of people have told me, say, well, I'm private, but I done had people to tell me they private, but then I find out they have an Instagram and they have pictures of themselves post all on Instagram, and I'm like, how does that make sense? You private, but at the same time, when you go on Instagram, you see them all over Instagram. But when you say YouTube or something like that, oh, I don't want to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you ain't private. Any social media that you own, you put yourself out taking pictures. None of it is private. You see what I'm saying? They just like they know what I'm saying now. And depending on what I'm saying, if it don't fit their criteria, who own YouTube, guess what they do? They take your video down. They do. They take it down immediately. They can just wipe your whole thing away. You know what I mean? If they wanted to, they can be like, hey, I don't care what you say. Whoop. You know, it's like you don't even own it, even though you claim it's your channel or whatever. But when you say, what do you mean by it's your channel? It's yours. But if you don't say the right thing on here, I will take what you create and I will, you won't be able to do anything, you know? So that's all I have to say for right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just doing something right now, y'all. Yeah. Okay.